Hello, my budgeting friends. Welcome back to Managing Mona's Mola. I am Mona. This channel is all about budgeting, cash stuffing my cash envelopes and my savings challenges, and documenting my mortgage payoff journey. I'd like to pay my mortgage off early so I can retire early. So if any of those topics interest you, I welcome you to join my channel. Thank you so much to all my returning subscribers and my new subscribers. I appreciate you spending some time with me today. I hope you had a very wonderful Christmas. We are headed right into the New Year celebration, and I want to wish you a very wonderful, happy, safe, blessed New Year. Today, I'd like to budget for the month of January. I'm not very good about budgeting for the month, but I'd like to try. So I'm going to start with January 2024, start off on the right path. So I am using this sheet from the Budget Mom. It's a resource that she has available. I am going to be using the Budget by Paycheck workbook by the Budget Mom this year, but I'm going to start out by budgeting for the month of January. All right. I'm going to write at an angle here. So I do plan on a carryover from the previous month. And that is my buffer that I always have saved in my checking account. It's usually not very large. It could be anywhere from $50 to $200. This time, it is only $53.99. It's meant to help me in case a minor emergency happens. So I have to account for that going into January. Then I have my paycheck number 1 for January, and that is supposed to be the same every paycheck. In January, it's going to adjust slightly, and for paycheck number 2, it will be about the same, $24.56.88. So right off, I'd like to apologize for my voice being very raspy. I am battling a cold. Every time I go out of town, I get sick. So if you notice something in my voice, that's what it is. So I apologize if I'm not coming across very clear. It's my voice battling this cold. So I'm going to add my estimated income for the month. $53.99 is my carryover, plus paycheck number 1, plus paycheck number 2, and that gives me a total of $4,967.75. All right. So what I'm going to do is take a real quick peek at my January monthly spread. The bills that I have to plan for the month of January to be paid with my paychecks in January: the water, home security, cell phone bill, internet bill, and my mortgage payment for February. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have 5 bills I need to plan for with this monthly budget. So I'm going to write in my fixed expenses here. So my mortgage is the first one, and that is due February 1st, 24. But I always plan to have it absorbed from one of those prior paychecks. So that is due February 1st. I am budgeting $17.85.49. My water bill $70.63. My home security bill, $66.48. My cell phone bill, my share is $63. And my share of the internet is $50. I don't have any birthdays or other bills or credit cards or anything like that, so that about sums it up. $1785.49 plus $70.63 plus $66.48 for my home security, $63 for my cell phone, $50 for the internet, and that gives me a fixed expenses total of $2,035.60. Let me do that again just to make sure. $1785.49 plus $70.63 plus $66.48 plus 63 plus 50. Okay, that's correct. $2,035.60. So moving on to my variable expenses, my allowance is first. I get $100 a paycheck, so that will be $200 for the month. Groceries is next, and that will be $150 a paycheck, so that's $300 for groceries, fast food, dining out. Next is my car juice. This is my gas, and I budget $25 a paycheck, so that's going to be $50 for the month. My fur kids, I'm going to budget $50 the paycheck, so that's going to be $100 for the month. Let's see, I also have miscellaneous, so that's $20 a paycheck, so that's $40 for the month. I have giving, that's also going to be $40 for the month. I have health and beauty. And that is going to be $50 a paycheck. So that will be $100 for the month. I also have my car insurance. I budget $50 a month, so I'm going to put 50 here. I also have gifts for birthdays. I have to plan for a birthday in February, so gifts, I am going to plan $50 for the month. And these are my regular, normal, variable expenses that I plan for. This includes a couple of sinking funds, which is my car insurance and gifts. So that is it for my variable expenses. Let me add these together. $200 for my allowance, $300 for groceries, $50 for car juice, $100 for my fur kids, $40 for miscellaneous, $40 for giving, $100 for health and beauty, $50 for car insurance, and $50 for gifts. So that totals $930. Okay. Now I am going to move on to my debt that I plan to pay for the month. Now I am debt free. The only debt that I currently have is my mortgage loan. I'm going to pay extra on that mortgage loan. And I am going to pay an additional $425. And I am also paying extra to escrow. Now my escrow account is what the lender holds to pay for my property taxes on time and my home insurance on time. So they take money every month, and if it's not enough, then I have to pay extra. So I am budgeting $125 extra to my escrow account, $425 plus $125, so that gives a total of $550 for my debt. And here's my favorite section. Okay, so I have my 100 envelope savings challenge. And I have my jar of hearts savings challenge and my Let It Bloom savings challenge. I am going to budget $200 for my 100 envelope savings challenge. And between these two, I'm going to budget $150. So jar of hearts will get, I took a pause for December, so I forgot what I was gonna plan for to save for my jar of hearts. So I think I'm going to save $90 for my jar of hearts. And my Let It Bloom, I'm going to plan for $50. I am also going to transfer to savings account for my stucco that I plan to have done on my home. That's going to be a really expensive job, so I have to transfer money to pay for that. And I also am going to plan for that buffer in my checking account. So let's see what I have left. So I have a total of $49.67.75. I'm going to subtract my fixed expenses of $20.35.60 minus $9.30 for my variable expenses, minus $550 extra to debt, minus $200 for my 100 envelope savings challenge, minus $90 for my jar of hearts, minus $50 to my Let It Bloom. That leaves $1,112.15. So I'm going to plan to leave $100 as a buffer, and that leaves $1,000 $12.15 to transfer to my savings account for that stucco job. So let me add these together. So this total for my savings section for the month is $1,452.15. So my total income that I'm estimating for January is $4,967.75. And my expenses are these items in the pink box. So let me add those two together. And if I've done this correctly, I should have my total expenses matching with my total income. So let me add these together. $2,035.60 plus $930 plus $550 plus $1,452.15. So my total expenses is $4,967.75, and that does indeed give me a zero. So at the end of the month, I am going to come back and I'm going to reconcile all these to see how much I actually spent against my budgeted amount. Now every dollar has a place, every dollar has a job. I'm comfortable with this budget. I am paying extra to my debt. I still have money in my wallet. I'm still planning ahead for those sinking funds and still paying my monthly reoccurring expenses. And I still get to save a little bit of money in my savings. So I'm very happy with this. I would like to know, did you establish a January budget already? I welcome you to come back to my channel and see if I was able to hold true to my January budget. I have a paycheck I'm going to be budgeting fairly soon. I have a mortgage update very soon to share with all of you. So please come on back and spend some time with me. I really appreciate it. And I wish all of you a very, very happy new year. Again, I apologize for my voice. I am getting sick, battling a cold, so I apologize for my raspy voice. Anyway, thank you so much. You take care of yourselves. Be kind to yourselves. And I will see you very soon. Thank you. Bye.